Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Empowered Pause. I am your host, Rachel Chinoa J. As usual, before we get started on the Empowered Pause, I'm just going to give you a few pieces of information about Speak Initiative, who the Empowered Pause is brought to you by. So, Speak Initiative is a nonprofit mental health peer support organization, and our mission is to reduce the stigma around suicide and mental health in the Black and Brown communities by allowing our partners to speak, be heard, and live fully. SPEAK stands for Suicide Prevention Through Empowerment, Action, and Kindness. And we are in the space of prevention, so we don't actually get to that place of suicide or completed suicide, right? As a mental health peer support organization, we stand in the gap with people who are experiencing mental health challenges or who have had suicidal ideations. We stand in that gap by working to combat the rise of suicide in Black communities, eliminate negative stigma around mental health and wellness in our communities, amplify access to resources and support for mental health, and to support and encourage those affected by suicide to advocate, speak, advocate, and end the silence so that more of us can survive. Excuse me. Sorry about that, little raspy throat. So I won't be long this evening. I wanted to share something very personal, but, well, personal to me, but relevant to the work that we do, right? So, as many people know, I am a survivor of a suicide attempt. And my lived experience is why Speak Initiative was founded. As a result of that attempt, which was 15 years ago, I have an actual birth date and then what I call a rebirth date. So, this weekend is my actual birthday, right? And I'm celebrating being in this world, this life experience for, I'm just going to say, a good number of years now, because I'm not going to tell my age. One, because the date actually isn't here yet. And two, because no one needs to know everything. I think in some other videos I have said my age. So if you would like to know, you can go back and find out, right? But what I want to talk a little about today is my experience with birthdays after my attempt, right? Now, there are so many things I can say about birthdays pre 2009, which was when that misunderstood day occurred, and post 2009. But the pre 2009 experience, those experiences, they may be in one of the many books that I believe are inside of me, that those things are still healing and processing and forming in a way where I will be able to communicate them. So hopefully, because I love to write, it'll come out in that way, right? However, ever since that day in 2009 and my decision to actually live, I've done my best to be intentional about the words, the works, the energy, and the presence that I share and that I receive, right? I'm not saying that every day goes as planned just because I write it out, but the intention is always in the front of my mind. Even if all I can do in a day is feed my cat and exist in my bathroom, then I have to know that that was my best for the day without judging myself, right? The intention is what encourages me to live with the uncertainty of life and wake up every day grateful that I get to do this, well, get to do my best on that given day, right? Now, again, I'm always going to warn you, every day is not perfect. Every day is not busy. Every day is not hyper productive. But the goal is to live as best I can. And even when I don't feel like I get it right, quote unquote, right, or where I don't figure out some of the things, the goal is still always to live. That being said, birthdays are now bittersweet to me. I get a little emotional around the fact that I almost didn't have any any more of them or a rebirth date, right? I do my best not to focus on the pain that I was in at that time or at that moment or before that moment those years ago. And I know that even during the challenging days, And on the days where that familiar fear and depression and anxiety and so many other symptoms can come up, I'm reminded that I am stronger than that and that I do deserve to live. So, with persistence, therapy, transparency, support, love, and a multitude of things, I am encouraged daily that my life matters. The point of this message today is to let someone know that your life matters as well. Life can beat the crap out of us, it can torture us, it can leave us for dead, but as long as there's breath, there's a chance for joy. There's a chance for peace. There's a chance for health, for growth, for change, for life. You deserve more birthdays. You deserve more life. I wanted to use this time and my birthday message to encourage someone to stay. You matter. Your life matters. You deserve love. You can begin your healing journey at any time and know that you are not alone. There are people who understand and who will care and who will help. Okay. So, as always, I hope these words have been empowering, encouraging, or helpful in some way. The goal of the Empowered Pause is to hold space for anyone who may be having a challenging time or just to check in during the midweek. So, as I motivate myself, I always want to motivate you as well. At, excuse me, at Speak Initiative, we are not therapists. We are peers who simply understand. We are here to be a resource and to offer additional resources to those who want or need them. We are here to offer the help and guidance you may need to start or to continue your journey, excuse me, to your whole self. So that is our Empowered Pause for today. That is my birthday wish and my birthday blessing to any of the watchers who may be struggling. You deserve life. You deserve joy. You deserve peace. You can have those things if you stay, right? Thank you for joining me today. As always, I ask you to comment, like, react, share the videos and our information so that we can reach anyone who may be in need. Please also visit our website for more information, join our mailing list, or perhaps support us with a donation. Just one announcement that I have coming out, Speakers with Sneakers is still going on. It's now a yearly, all-year program. And we have partnered with Fort Washington Collegiate Church. So we have 2 locations that we are doing Speakers with Sneakers from. And our next date is next Saturday, October 12th. So I hope to see some familiar faces. I hope people come outside and get our exercise on. And as always, remember to hold our voices, hold power, but only if we speak. So remember to speak love, choose life, and until next time, take care.